اقرأ باسم ربك الذي خلق.
Join us for a 30-part series on Ramadan of Victory.
Bismillah walhamdulillah wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah sallallahu alayhi wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa mawala wa ba'd. Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says after A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim, Bismillahir rahmanir rahim.
كل نفس ذائقة الموت وإنما توفون أجوركم يوم القيامة فمن زحزح عن النار وأدخل الجنة فقد فاز وما الحياة الدنيا إلا متاع الغرور.
كل نفس ذائقة الموت. Every soul is tasting death. وإنما توفون أجوركم يوم القيامة. And your recompense will be paid in full on the day of reckoning. فمن زحزح عن النار. So whosoever is kept far away from the fire. وأدخل الجنة. And is entered directly into Jannah, فَقَدْ فَازَ. Such an individual has attained success. وَمَا الْحَيَاةُ الدُّنْيَا. And what is this worldly life? Or this worldly life is not but إِلَّا مَتَاعُ الْغُرُورِ, except for enjoyment of deception, or temporary enjoyment that is designed to deceive. This verse is one that encapsulates the victory that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sees as victory, or the success that is defined by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala as ultimate success. It is the reality that this world is temporal, that our lives are short, and that they will end leaving this world behind. But that ultimate success entails direct entry into the eternal life of Jannah, and never having to enter into the fires of Jahannam, not even for a moment. And whoever attains that has really attained the ultimate victory, the final victory. This is a victory after which there is never failure again. This is the final victory. This final victory is only possible in the final abode, and the final abode is not this abode. It is the abode of the hereafter. As for this abode, any temporal success can end and would end, because this abode is designed to deceive and nothing more. These words from the Quran present a reality that is both sobering and enlightening. They remind us that life, in all its complexity and vibrancy, is just a journey toward an inevitable destination, death. However, it's not death that is the ultimate end for a believer, but rather what lies beyond it. It is on the Day of Judgment that the true nature of our earthly life becomes apparent and the full reward of our deeds is granted. This verse highlights the transient nature of the worldly life and contrasts it with the enduring nature of the hereafter. The pleasures we experience in this world are fleeting, often deceiving us into forgetting the eternal life that awaits us. True victory, therefore, is not in accumulating the transient joys of this world, but in achieving the everlasting bliss of paradise. The ultimate success, or the final victory, is described unequivocally, being saved from the fire, granted entry into paradise, and direct entry at that. This is the final victory. The ultimate triumph that dwarfs all worldly achievements. It's the only victory that is not measured in material terms, but in spiritual accomplishments, the purification of the soul, the fulfillment of one's divine purpose, and the attainment of Allah's pleasure. As we navigate through life's challenges, it's easy to be caught up by the delusion of enjoyment. However, Ramadan serves as a powerful reminder of the essence of our existence. Fasting, prayer, recitation of the Quran, and standing at night during this month, they are not just acts of worship, but are tools to detach ourselves from worldly distractions and to focus on the ultimate goal. In this sacred time, we abstain from physical sustenance and we strive to liberate ourselves from the illusion of worldly pleasures. Let us seek to do so throughout our lives and strive for the good that will earn us this ultimate and final victory. As we reflect on the meaning of this verse, let our actions be inspired by the vision of the final victory. Let every act of kindness, every prayer, every day of fasting be a step closer to triumph. Triumph over our lower desires, triumph against shaitan, triumph against the deceiving nature of this world, and ultimately earn the triumph of direct entry into Jannah. Let the transient nature of this life remind us that when we strive, let's make sure that most of our striving, most of our effort, most of our investments are towards that which is permanent rather than that which is transient. This world has been designed perfectly by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and it does its job perfectly. That job is deception. It's our job to make sure that we are not from among those who are deceived. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant us victory in this life, and may we all taste the final victory of direct entry into paradise. وآخر دعوانا أن الحمد لله رب العالمين والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته.
لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله